coming. Um, there's been a lot of stuff that's been said about people on this panel and people in this community. And so it's time the Ramblers want to talk about their experiences here with what's going on, address some things, and that's what's going to happen here. So let me see who's here first. Hi, Julie W. Good to see you. Hi, Gregory Mitchell. Thank you for becoming a Deputy Rambler Video Reel. Good to see you. Judy, you became a member last night. I saw it, and Kevin was going to sing for you. And now I think you're in a different account because it's not showing it, but I have it in the member list. Unless you check that thing, you know, it might be like poor Linda Uribe. For years, she had this thing that said, don't show my icon or something. I think you might want to check that you don't have that checked. Dina Elizabeth says, hi, Carolyn. I'm sorry there is more harassment going on. I'm out of the loop. I have been for a long time, but I will be here to support you. I am sending you love and courage ahead of tonight. Thank you. Trekking 360 said, I've only listened to your true crime lives. Hey there, Shayna. I hope the people who are hurting you stop and put their energy towards something healthy and productive. Life is short. Absolutely. Julie W. Hi. So sorry it's going on. Recently haven't paid attention to those channels. Dina says, I have had the 3rd anniversary of my dad dying from COVID, and is very sorry, Dina. And I was a Rambler before then, and your channel was such a bright spot for me. Thank you for showing grace and welcoming me back when I did. Yes, Gina, I've always loved you, you know that, and I was very hurt when, you know, you were, I still don't know everything that was done behind the scenes to turn people against us. It was really sad, but I appreciate you coming back, and I do. Thank you. Manager, hi, good, these people are certifiable with all their made-up fantasies. Never known so many wannabe victims, grown women acting as if they're trapped and forced to pay money to do things absurd. Right, Dina. All right, manager, Deanna. Oh my gosh, Deanna. Hi, Lacey. I'm so tired of these grown women bullying, spreading lies. I can't begin to tell. Yeah, why can't they just go on? They just have to keep that, you know, this stupidness of like they have to do this stuff because they have to warn people. Yeah, okay. So sorry, Dina. Let's see, we got that. And Dina, sorry for the loss of your kitty. Okay, and then we've got Farm Wife. Hi, Farm Wife. Chris Ree. Linda Uribe. Hey. Carolyn P. Here. Chick Tracy, welcome. And all right, so hi Nanette. Did you want to go, Elle, and talk about what's good?
Sure.
All right.
Sure. Hi.
Hi,
I feel the need. Oh,
I know.
sorry.
I was saying sorry. Hi.
Okay. I feel the need to speak out in regard to the fabricated, atrocious things being said about me in other chats. I have been silent for very long, and I've been being harassed for weeks. I have not thought of this person since the night they sicked their daughter and their friend on me. And you lost the right to tell me to keep your daughter's name out of your mouth the night she texted me I was a fat effing pig. And I have the text. Saying I want your life or that I live every moment to spite you is complete insanity. You are completely illogical. You are also a liar. You have said some awful things about me and my friends, and I love these people, and you hurt us very much. Attacking me, these people attacking me have no decorum or class, just garbage mouths with empty minds. I only stayed with you for 3 nights because your live-in boyfriend rubbed my feet and made me feel uncomfortable. And then you ran into Zoom and told everyone about it like it was a joke. Now, who's jealous of who? Who used who? That's the question. You're yelling at me and screaming like a banshee while I just sat there and just kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, so you would stop. Didn't go over well. You never stopped. You did nothing for me. You know, I mean, I was always helping you, I felt like. I gave you gas money. I took you out to lunch. I gave you some beautiful things, which I would love returned to me, such as a a cashmere scarf or blanket, a beautiful bouquet of roses, and two really nice lamps, three really nice lamps that you never gave back to me, even when we stopped talking and I asked you for them. You never moved on. You ripped on me, and I totally moved on. But these lies cannot go unanswered. The way you screamed and abused me was terrible. And you begged me to move here. I have witnesses as to that, many. You told the woman at church group that you couldn't wait for me to get there. They all treated me so warmly because you said I was such a good friend and you couldn't wait for me to move with you. And then how do you explain that? I didn't even want to move here really, but I did because you begged me and I felt bad for you. I wanted to move somewhere where it snows, but I thought you were lonely and you said we could do all kinds of things together, which you never fulfilled. You basically left me stranded in my house with no friends and nothing to do. You wanted me to have a low quality of life. That is why you took me to the first apartment and convinced me to live with three people I didn't even know, which was a huge mistake. But then a friend found a better apartment for me, which you should have recommended to me because you lived here, and she found out about them. And it's a beautiful place and I live on my own and it's just very close to you. So maybe you didn't want me to move close to you. I don't know, which is very mean. You brought me to church about 5 times, but you stopped bringing me, and you know I love going. You stopped bringing me because I had on the similar blouse as you, and because I took too long in the bathroom, which is very mean and not Christianly, I don't think. I gave you expensive gifts and I'd like them back. In regard to elder care, I was married for 20 years, and when my husband and I divorced, I wasn't used to doing things on my own. I'm still not used to it yet. I'm trying to get used to it. It's taking a little while. But to say,
hold on. What is it about elder care? Elder care.
They said I needed elder care.
You mean adult protective services?
Yes.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
To say anyone that is just living on their own for the first time or just lost their husband or something needs elder care is very insulting to me and a lot of other people. I asked you to make an appointment or help me make an appointment for your doctor, and you blew me off when it was very important because I know there's something wrong with me and I really needed to go, and now I can't because I don't have a car. In regard to Deborah Van Couverden, you threw her under the bus by saying she was the mole, when all along, the whole time, you know you were the mole. And you also tried to get me on board with you selling Juicy Couture glasses of your neighbors for $400. You wanted to sell them when they were worth $20. The Ramblers are bright. They are smart and they are good buyers. No one would be fooled by this because you are not convincing. You are a liar, and you are known to be a liar. You wanted me to move next door to you up until November. You kept asking me to move next door to you, but I didn't because I didn't want to because I knew what you were. And I figured it out, and then there was no negotiation. And then because of my renegotiation of my divorce, I was expected to get a good sum of money. And I guess it wasn't coming fast enough for you because that's when you stabbed me in the back. And I drove your car and I only had your car, not because you lent it to me, but because you got inebriated and I had to drive you home safely. No one would pick you up. That's the reason why I had your car. Janae, I mean, you haven't done much for me at all, although you think so. Also, you said you were the star of this channel, and no one, or maybe 1 or 2 people have asked about you since you've left. So you were wrong. And there's a lot more to say. But I'm really hurt right now, and I'm really embarrassed. And I would never come on here and say or do anything that wasn't true. So people are going to believe whatever they want. But I just wanted to answer the things that are being said about me because they are untrue. And I'm not that kind of person. I'm a good person. and I never had this kind of a problem with anyone before. And these guys are my friends here. They are my best friends, and they take care of me. They help me. They give me advice. I need that help because I'm all alone here. They're my only connection to like the outside world. And I love being with them. And I hate seeing them being hurt because no one here is a liar. Everyone is truthful and everyone is a great person. And I hope everyone can see that someday and not think about the lies people tell. Thanks a lot for listening to me.
Thanks, Alan. Sorry for what's going on out there. It's not right, and it shouldn't be done. I mean, especially subs shouldn't be a target for people. It's horrible, and it's nothing but a hate mob that uses and says, "Oh, if everybody says it, it can't be a lie." That's exactly what a hate mob says. Anybody else want to speak?
Can I say something, Carolyn?
Absolutely, Abby.
As far as being stuck with Elle or having to take care of Elle, I talked to you the day before she arrived, and you were so happy. You were so excited. You said you had been out all day long buying gifts to put on her bed. So when she got there, she would be able to open up these gifts. You had a little buddy coming. You had plans. Both of you had plans already to go here and there, and you could not wait till she got there. So you weren't stuck with her. You invited her. You were welcoming her. The way it ended up, the way you treated her, that's bad. But she by no means just pushed herself to come out there. You were waiting for her. You went and picked her up. You bought her gifts, and you had all these plans to do, which you never did. And that's what I got to say about that. Elle's a good person. She might need help doing things, figuring things out, but that's what we're here for. That's what friends do. That's what real friends do, is help somebody when they need help.
Right, and I will say, I was tried to be convinced to wash my hands of Elle and just leave her. Don't help her. Don't do anything with her. Don't just let her go back to California or wherever. That she was unworthy of help. Okay, that's basically the message that was given to me, and I said, yeah, I don't think so. But anybody else? I don't know if the rough news, they're on mute.
Sorry, I was muted and didn't
That's what I
realize
thought. Okay. All right.
I was talking, nobody was listening. I have a lot to say, not just about Elle's problem, but that hurt too. I was in on the conversations a lot where she couldn't wait for her to get here. She was so excited, and to say that she never wanted her here is a lie. And she knows it's a lie, and she'll have to live with that. But Elle is a good person, and she is doing great. She's got her own place, and she's making it. She's learning to cook. She's being independent. And telling her to go back to California when she sold everything she had to come to be around you. She had to sell her car. She had to sell everything she had. But once you were done with her, you were done with her. You threw her away like trash. And she's a human being. She didn't deserve it. And that's not a Christian thing to do. And when you left the channel, a lot of people that's left has really hurt me because I thought I knew all of you. And I guess I didn't. And seeing some of the things that's being said in other people's chat is gut wrenching. People that I would have never thought would do this. And it's sad and it hurts. And the things that are being said about Deborah, none of you know. You weren't in the chats and Zoom for hours. Deborah was a private person, but when she got to know you, she opened up. And she was there anytime you needed her. Anytime I needed her, she was there. And we would talk for hours. And she would share her life story with all of us and show us pictures. And we knew that side of her. But to say we didn't know her or cared about her, that's a lie. And she knew how much we loved her. She knew. And she was always there, always. And it's hateful what all of you are doing and saying in these chats. I can't believe some of you. It's devastating. I thought I knew you people. But one thing I can tell you, you've ruined my trust. I don't think I'll ever trust anybody again. The group I have now is the only group I need because I know them. I know where their heart is. And you guys, I don't think you have a heart. I don't think you have a soul to turn against not just Carolyn, but all of us. When you leave the channel, you leave all of us. And a lot of people we've given chances that we didn't need to, that we probably shouldn't have trusted, but we did. People that had said awful, awful things about Carolyn. But we gave them the benefit of the doubt. We welcomed them into our community. And I would not spend over $1,000 on someone that I did not trust. I would not give you my name, my address, my phone number, my PayPal information. And then just to be gaslighted. People weren't getting their packages. They were contacting Carolyn. She would try to contact people, try to contact one person. She would never answer her, but she would answer Sharon. She would answer Chris Reed. And that was a whole lack of communication there. Because the night we found out we lost Deborah, and there was a misunderstanding, you ran right to your channel and said how you didn't feel trusted. You didn't feel welcoming. And that was a kick in my gut. Because we did welcome you with open arms. We gave everything that had ever been said. We gave you the benefit of the doubt. And we pulled you in our group. And we all loved you. We all supported you. We supported your channel. We supported you starting a purse business. We went to them. We were there. I never asked you to replace something that was broken. I sent you a picture of it, and I sent you my phone number and asked you to call me. I never heard. I paid almost, like I said, $1,000 for stuff I didn't get. I didn't get the wreaths that I bought or the purse that I bought. And you did put little gifts in my boxes that I got from you, and I appreciated it. And we cared about you. And I tried to tell you that. I sent you a message the night Deborah passed away and told you it was a misunderstanding. But you ran out so soon that I don't think you heard anything that Scooter and Carolyn said. You just ran and said how you didn't feel trusted. If we didn't trust you, we would have not let you in, period. Carolyn would not have given you a platform for you to sell. And not all of us could afford the stuff you were selling, but we all bought from you. We did it to help you because we cared about you. We loved your sense of humor. You know, you weren't in Zoom that much. But I'll never trust anybody again, ever, because that hurt. It really hurt. And now I wonder, was it a setup? Did you come in just to get buyers to come to your channel? Did you use us? That's how I feel. I feel used. I don't understand it. I don't understand you people. Some of you that's left, we've done nothing to. I was shocked to find out who all has left. And I've asked myself, why? What did we do? Somebody said they could never get into Zoom. I never saw you try to get into Zoom. I never saw you in Zoom. And you know who I'm talking about. I don't have to say names. You know. I don't understand. I don't get it. What do you get out of it? What do you get out of going somewhere and bashing people and hurting people? What's in it for you? Do you have that much hate in your heart that you want to spread it around? I don't want that hate. We don't bother anybody. We have our auctions. We do true crime. We read books. We do crafts. We don't hurt anybody until we're hurt. And then we have to come out and defend ourselves. You don't defend yourself. You're all too busy spitting out venom. You're like snakes that strike for no reason. Maybe you want attention. Maybe you enjoy this. Maybe hate and drama feed you. Doesn't feed my soul. That's not what I want to do every day of my life. And everybody here will be here when you need them. Deborah Van Kuvenum was the biggest supporter of all of us. You needed her, she was there. And she did open up. When my husband's cancer came back, it was Deborah and Linda that were there the most because they've lost their husbands. Deborah was always there when I needed her, if it was 5 o'clock in the morning. Last Christmas, I went to my daughters and grandkids in Kansas for Christmas. And my husband sent me because he knew his cancer was back and he wanted me to be with my family when he told me. And it was Deborah answered the Zoom call when I went at 5:30 in the morning. So we did know Deborah and we love Deborah. None of you know, but we know and Deborah knew. And the rest of you can just kiss my backside because I'm done. That's all I have to say, girl.
White Angel, Abby had a very long phone call with you earlier, about an hour or so, and we need to address this now, and then that can be addressed, okay? So did anybody else want to say anything?
I just wanted to say that I had a package too that I received, and there was some broken items in it. And I sent pictures and a message. That was back on the 2nd of January. It was supposed to be resolved, but I haven't heard anything so far, so who knows. I also sent an invoice almost 2 weeks ago for a gift that was bought to be sent to someone else. I've sent the gift so the person would get it for their birthday, but I haven't been paid for it. But that just shows, I don't know, that my trust is gone also. And I do want to say too that for this other person, the way you tried to throw Deborah under the bus to take the rap for you being the dirty mole is unforgivable. We spent a lot of time with Deborah. We all became very good friends, and I feel so bad for even listening to you saying that stuff about Deborah. She was a friend to all of us in here, and we loved her dearly. And I just think it's awful, and you call yourself a Christian woman, and you preached it all the time. The person who shouts it the loudest is the least Christian person I've ever met. Sorry, that's all I have to say.
Right, yeah, and
I'll just say that I don't know what was said about Deborah. All I want, I don't know. But Rob, it just hurts a lot to hear you, how you sound so disappointed And Elle, you are a sweetheart. You know, I feel so bad that that's all happened. I don't know why you guys couldn't just talk it out, you know? Whatever, I don't know why this huge issue happened. And I'm
And
just
it
really
does
sorry.
make it that anybody new that comes along, you're almost afraid to get close to them for all this garbage going on. It's crazy.
That's why I don't get close to anybody else on here.
And that's not fair either to the new people coming. You know what I mean? Like, it just
Yeah.
ruins it for so many.
Right.
And we are a great group of friends in here. Like, we're always trying to help each other. And somebody's down, you try to lift them up. Like, it doesn't make sense to me at all.
Hey, Sharon.
Hey guys.
Hi, Sharon.
Hey.
Hi, Sharon.
I just wanted to say, about the Deborah situation. Deborah and I had talked at length, and we both knew who the real mole was. But everyone else was so friendly with her that we didn't want to, because we didn't have concrete evidence. But we had talked to length, and let me just say, I saw a comment saying how upset they were about Deborah and all the good times that she had with her. I don't see how she could say that when they weren't even talking. When Deborah passed, they weren't talking because you had thrown her under the bus and said that she was the mole. And that upset me immensely because I knew Deborah deep. We talked a lot. I just don't know how grown women can act like teenage girls. Everybody's so petty. All these other groups, all you do is sit around and pick at everybody's, the way they look, the way they talk, the way they say things, everything about them, the body shaming. You need to grow up. Do you want your children to grow up doing the same things? Is that why this world is so messed up? Because you're teaching your children how to be hateful to everyone else.
Amen.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say.
Thanks, Bookie. Now, White
I say
Angel,
something?
Abby is not avoiding you. She will take care of your issue. We have to take care of this. She will call you after this. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Who wants to say something?
It's me,
Oh,
Chrissy.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Teresa.
I agree with a lot of what everyone said, actually. The person that did sell here, we did trust her. I don't know what happened, why she turned the way she did. I don't. A lot of us other sellers waited weeks for payment from her. People waited weeks or months for items from her. The last sale she was here, she bought something from me for herself and a gift for Ruff. She never paid for either, so I canceled it. As far as the Deborah thing, I just want to reiterate what everyone else says. It makes me sick that she would even hint that Deborah was the mole when she knew all along it was her. She was the one given access to screenshots to people or a person from a hate channel. And she should be ashamed of herself. At the end of the day, I mean, really, all these hateful people, all these hateful channels, we all have this short life to live. Why do you want to live it hating and harassing and bullying? What do you want to be remembered for? Is that what you want to be remembered for? When you meet your maker and he asks you about all of this, what are you going to say? How are you going to explain it? I would rather be good to people and love people, be kind to people, care about people. It makes me sad. And that's all I have to say.
Thanks, Chris Ray.
I have something else.
Sure.
I had saw a post that someone was praying for me to get away from Carolyn. I want you to save your prayers for that because I'm a grown woman and I have no reason to leave Carolyn.
I'm not abusing
No.
you terribly rough.
No, not at all. Sometimes a little bit, but you know. But save your prayers. Pray for yourself and your soul, and pray for my husband. I don't need your prayers.
Definitely.
Don't need them. Don't want them. And I'll do and come as I please. And for the ones that have left us recently, you know who you are. Don't need to say your names. Shame on you. We've done nothing to any of you. Not one thing. And if we have, or if I have, I want to know what it is. Come in and put it in the chat and tell me what we've done. Because if you do have something, it'll be a lie. So look in the mirror, ladies, and ask yourself, what would Jesus do?
Amen, Ruff.
Yeah.
Well, I just woke up and I'm not 100% sure what I walked into here, but because I only sleep every other day this day, it feels like anyway. It's really every day and a half. But and then something happened earlier. Set me back. But I just want to say that I am continuously surprised, continuously hurt by my level of trust. It just keeps going down. Not trust in my life, my you guys are my family. I don't know what to say about this, but I don't understand a lot of this. I really, truly don't. I would like to say to one person, what you did in the Zoom is inexcusable. You were like a wild banshee. I don't know why or what is really going on in your life that has made you so bitter, so angry that you have to lash out. I hope you get a little counseling or something. You seriously need it. Seriously need it. And that's about all I gotta say, but to go around and make this out that Elle did something, are you kidding me? Elle? For real? You know darn well what happened. You know darn well everything. And by the way, give it back your stuff. Talk about grifter. I'm done.
Yeah.
People that are saying things about Jimmy, shame on you. Jimmy's a good man. Carolyn's a good woman.
Yeah.
Whenever Jimmy sees my name or something, he asks about my husband. Carolyn's always there, you know? If I need something, he's helped me with tests that could be done or medication that he could take. And so don't say that we're not friends on here. And it's not internet friends, it's family.
We are family.
You can reach out to any of these ladies and they're there for you. They don't judge you. It's just, it's sickening. I don't understand hate channels. I know it gets views, it makes them money, but money is the root of all evil, and I'd rather not have it. That's why I give people things, because I would rather give than receive, and it's not all that important in the scheme of things. It isn't. You can't take it to heaven with you, and
Sure
you can't
can.
take it to hell with you. I think there's going to be a big party in hell. A lot of people we know is going to be there.
I don't know what kind of party it's going to be, but
It's one party I don't want to go
I
to.
found these in my stuff. You want these? You over there?
Shame on all of you for the
Give
things
myself
you're doing.
It's a mixer for a minute.
oh wait, just 1 second, please.
Come on, honey. Waiting so long.
No, and I just want to say,
Only
if
for a
it's not,
second.
wait, no, just 1 second. For the people that brought that absolute tragedy to YouTube to try to stick it to me, that, and I can't even understand how anybody could have said that that was okay, or that was a good idea, or that you were doing something good, because you know you weren't doing something good. You know you weren't. And you didn't care about that girl. And the only thing you cared about was trying to stick it to me. And you're blinded to everything else. And that was horrendous. And when we're ready to speak on that, we will. But let me tell you something. You don't know an iota of what happened.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be done in like
Or the
30
aftermath.
seconds. I'll be done in 30 seconds.
But you have to live with that.
Done.
Or to try to take the focus of Deborah's untimely death by drawing attention to yourself.
Oh, yeah, because anytime, you know, whatever you do is not enough. First, I didn't share enough. Then I shared too much. Then I shouldn't have said what her son said. Well, why not? This was her community. He didn't say that that was not okay to share, but see, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't with these people, because the only thing they have on their mind is hate. So whatever you do, they're going to say the opposite should have been done. And they can't get past their hate because they're so bitter in their own lives. And it's sad. It really is that they cannot move on, that they are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. And hate is eating them alive. It's eating them from the inside out. And it shows in every way. Hey, Emily, good to see you. But it's sad, and it's sad that it's going over to subs. And it's spreading out because they try to get to me by picking on people that are close to me. And that's what some of this stuff is behind the scenes. So I will say one thing, if you want to remember. If someone comes and tells you, and I've said this before, that, hey, guess what? I heard Carolyn saying this about you, or I heard Carolyn, they were talking about this about you, and you blindly believe it because somebody's telling you it, and you haven't heard it from my mouth, and I have never treated you in a way that you would think that was true, and you fall prey to that and believe that and turn on me, this community, this channel because of that, shame on you. Shame on you. Because if you don't know the manipulators on this platform and what they do and what they say, and they'll get 3 or 4 manipulators together, oh yes, we heard it, she said it. Yep, that's what she said. That's exactly how it operates. And there are a few people that I know were led away like that. And boy, it's really scary that you haven't realized you've been misled. Yes. But that, you know, scary. But that's exactly what these manipulators do. So do
It's
yourself
like
a favor. If
they're
anybody tells
perfect.
you so-and-so said something about you, not just me, anybody in your life, make sure you go to that person. You know, I'm some big, what everybody that's been here, who's been abused by me on the panel, anybody abused by me on the panel? Like,
No,
I mean,
no,
it's insane.
no.
I'm not a narcissist, or Sharon, I make her host all the time. I do things that the narcissist would never do. I don't care. I delegate things. Anybody can ask you. I never say, oh, no, I need control of that. That's not who I am. So people that say this crap, it's so crazy. It really is.
No matter what's going on in Carolyn's life, no matter how busy she is or how bad she feels, she's always there to help me. Even though she knows she doesn't have the time or anything, or the patience probably, because I'm a real pain in the butt. But she helps me.
We love you.
I love you
And I
anyway.
love you so. I love you
There
all
for
so
all
much.
of us.
I love you, Carolyn, and I love you all so much.
Love you too.
Love you.
But
Yeah,
I
love
know.
all of
I
you.
mean, we know, like, we've been through so much, and it's real. Like, you know, these are people, we can have a disagreement. We don't all see things the same way. We don't. But those are real friendships where you can get mad at a person and, you know, you make up. These other people that flip like that, they were never our friends. They were never our friends, because friends don't do that. Friends don't just drop you like that and flip like that. They're not. Those aren't friends. Not at
No.
all. Not at all. Those
No,
aren't
no,
friends.
There are two people that I contacted and let them know I cared about them and to come back and let's talk about it, what's wrong. And they've totally ignored me. So obviously, they were already flipped to the other side. So I guess they really
Hey,
were.
there's somebody that's flipped that I didn't even know they had flipped. They've been in here since. Evidently, they flipped. But you just can't trust people anymore. It's sad.
It
It's
is.
sad.
It is.
I'm so trusting. Oh my gosh. My husband's been working on me he is my starter husband, mind you, but 47 years, and he's still, you know, he's got it so that I at least don't trust used car sales. But,
So you're always giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, I know.
no, I mean, I think I
Well,
see
some of these,
the-
I was right there with you. I was on your side. I was like, yeah, but obviously we were wrong.
Right. I mean, I am, like when you say trust issues, I don't, I feel like I'm stuck in this weird little side world of some description. Carol,
Twilight
you know,
Zone.
yeah, and I look at a lot of the people who have gone to wherever they've gone, and I say, what? Why? What did we do? What? You don't even drop in? What? You know, come on in and say hi. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Me either.
And it's funny how one says something and they all jump on the bandwagon. Right away they agree. And it's like,
Right.
you weren't even there, so how could you even go?
And they just
Right.
repeat things that aren't true, like Carolyn's called people's jobs and had them fired. Really? Show me
I
one
know.
shred of proof. One shred of proof where I have called someone's job and had them fired, or called someone's job at all, because it hasn't happened. It never happened. I don't do
No,
that.
because that's their tactics. And if they can do
Yeah.
it, I think everybody does it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's called reflection.
Yeah.
But
say,
they
Carol,
just keep repeating and repeating and repeating the same lies, that I was some troll that said something horrible to someone, but not a shred of proof, and it wasn't me. But keep repeating it. Maybe enough times people will believe you. That's what they
You
do.
notice they always say, and I have the proof, but they never.
Yeah, but they
actually
never give
go
it.
and-
They never show it.
She's hurt thousands of people. She's killed. People have died on that channel because of things she's done. She's hurt so many people. So many people have been hurt. We have to make warnings. That's the only reason we're doing this. We have to warn everyone. Warn everyone. Come on.
Yeah. What has she done?
And they're showing the
What has she
proof.
done
Make
to
sure they
you?
actually show you the proof.
Yeah, where's the proof?
I
Yes.
mean, say, well, wait, you didn't show it yet. Stop talking.
They don't want
Show us the
proof.
proof.
No,
They
they
don't
want
want
stupid
something.
videos that they make that are clips of what? Nothing? Just to make fun of people, to mock people. Yeah.
That's horrible.
The scary
They're
part is,
100%
like,
grade.
for Bucky and I, we came here about the same time. And if you guys wouldn't have got to know us and trust us, we wouldn't even be in this inner circle of friends.
And now we're scared to let anybody in.
I know, but we have to, or I could be that person that's on the outside not being let in. And that scares me too.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Oh, me
Sure.
too,
And
but I'm happy to let people in. I still trust.
Me too, and that's why I keep getting hurt.
Well, yeah, but I just won't, and, there's a person, and I know how much she likes Canton's food, and, who I heard said that I must have gotten my allowance last week or something. I don't get an allowance, okay? Unlike you. Whatever we got is ours. I don't have to ask for stuff. I also have half a brain in my head, half for sure. And it's only, it's not much that I get. It's just a little here, a little there. It might add up. But to question or to say something like that, really, you do not know me. You do not know my life. You do not know what I've been through. Nothing. None. And you say I got my allowance. I've never got allowance. Never. It might have been a good thing that I did because I have a lot more money in my pocket right now, but you'd be surprised how well I can say shocked. Yeah. And if I have a few bucks, I share. I have no problem sharing. None. It makes me feel good. I like it. It does.
I love to give. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
back.
it costs me $20 to make somebody happy. So what? What's it to you? So crawl back into your place along 275 and leave me alone, okay? Thanks.
Love you, Sharon.
Oh, I'm sure we're
And
gonna
I
all
mean,
get
we
that
saw
back.
something the other night that, you take Sandra Rusak, right? And people that channel that does nothing but going on 6 years? 6 years, 2018, right?
Yeah.
They're saying the most horrendous things. And, we looked at it, and so many people in here said, oh my gosh, who are these people in the side chat? Who
Oh, the
are
killer
these people
supporter?
that said the most horrible things about a family that lost their daughter and their grandchildren, and then say that maybe they had something to do with it, we're here to prove. And a lot of these people cross paths. And Sandy said to me a long time ago, Carolyn, a lot of your hate comes from the Chris Watts sympathizers, okay? And it does. And you can join the parallels, okay? A lot of people came from the Critical K group, came from these groups that glorify murderers, glorify people there, write to them, and yes, there you can definitely see crossover people in there. And in fact, some really, really supposedly Christian people in there vilifying the victims. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And that a channel runs almost 6 years talking about one case without any facts, only speculation and conspiracy. And It's sick. It's sick. Oh yeah, trekking. There's almost sympathizers for every case like that. They side with the murderers.
I don't see how anybody could support
Hey,
the
lady.
killers. I just don't understand it. It makes no sense to me at all.
No, it doesn't make sense to a normal person with a normal
Don't
brain.
feel bad for the person that got murdered, so you feel sorry for the person who did it. Well, how does that make sense?
It doesn't.
How do you justify it? That's my question. How do you go to bed at night and justify siding with that monster?
You can almost understand if they said something like, "Oh, well, pray for their soul," because they're gonna need it.
Exactly.
Something like that. That's understandable. Anything beyond that, that's ridiculous. So it's okay to just go kill out. Kill your whole
It's hate.
family.
It's not even a different side of it. There's so much hate directed at them. It's not just, there's hate. There's like, and even at the victims themselves, stuff said
Right.
about the kids and stuff
I
said
know.
about Shanann. That's horrendous.
Horrible. How could you talk about little kids like that? That's ridiculous.
Or that they somehow caused their death. It's disgusting.
They think it's a group, they got more and more people in their group and more hate is coming out of them.
And that's
It
it. But I
shows.
think that's why they're all bullies.
Yeah,
It all
but
sort
it
of goes together.
shows.
Right, and then the DA is wrong, and the DA is covering something up, and this one's covering something up, and it's constant because they have a captive audience, and it's like they're just writing different episodes for some series, but it's really people's lives that they're playing with, and it's disgusting. It's like, move on, go to do another case. There's so many cases now. Why do you stay on one case for 6 years? It's insane. And not even give the facts of it.
Some people make their whole living by just making fun and saying bad things about Carolyn that aren't true. That's how they run their channels. That's how they get viewers. Because it's sensationalism. That's all lies.
Yeah, it's not content. They don't have content.
It's a captive
no.
audience of haters, and I'll just make stuff up and make them hater.
Original.
Gossip and bullying.
Yeah.
That's all they say.
Yeah, and that, boy, we're gonna catch it later, all of us.
Oh, yeah, no, I know, but you know what?
And I
You
don't
all
care.
know what they're doing, and they know what they're doing.
I don't care. The truth hurts. That's all I
Yeah,
can
bring
say.
it on.
I don't care either. I couldn't let the lies go unanswered.
We're the ones that have other content. We're the ones that do other things. They have nothing if they can't talk about us.
I'd love to see, I don't know, 12 of them, for instance, go away for 10 days, 2 weeks. See how they return.
Yeah, that's sad, right, Victoria? And you've been around a long time, but I don't know. It's that one case just seems to have brought about just a really crazy bunch of people that all sympathize with the murderer. It's crazy.
And the case is over. There's no
Yeah.
need to say.
They keep saying he didn't do
lose.
this. They're like doing everything to say, okay, he might have killed his wife, but he did not. He did not kill his children. Hey, snow remover.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts. And there's people that do it, like with Scott Peterson and, just anyone, anyone you could imagine. They're going to have these this crazy fringe group, and I think certain creators capitalize on it and think that, okay, this is great because it's like a mob mentality, and I have all these people stirred up in a frenzy. They're going to tune in every single night, and I'm going to keep going. And every single night that we're almost there, we're almost solving the case. And we know somebody that was so hell-bent on trying to connect certain people, and, well, where are they now?
Debbie L says it best in the chat. She said, your name brings them views.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
That's why they do it and keep it going.
Channels all Carolyn all the time, and that's done with it.
There's no other content. So if you have a channel that's all about me, us, all the time, and nothing else, that would be embarrassing for most people, that they can't create their own content, that there are 50, 60, 70 years old sitting around just doing nothing but hating on people. I mean, do you feel good about yourself? You never show yourselves on camera unless there's a cam slip, which there was, but you never show yourselves otherwise. You can't be too happy in your own skin, I don't think. But if you feel better ripping other people apart.
To make yourself feel better, but how long does it make them feel better? What?
You're nuts. We go away together. We know what each other looks like, okay? None of us, no one is perfect. Who cares? Who cares? So what, who cares? We're comfortable there. We don't have to hide or, put on a full face of makeup and an evening gown. We're comfortable in our own skin, and we've been going away. This will be the 3rd year. And I think that is something that bothers them to no end, because they don't have a community like that, because they're all scared to show who they are.
Because they probably don't trust each other.
Exactly, because it's things that are built with hate are not real. They're not real. It's not built on love. It's not built on friendship. It's not built on being there for somebody. It's just built on hating a person, and you hate the person I hate.
Right, and that's all
And
they
that's
have.
what you're known for.
They must have a great deal of self-loathing. It's the only thing I can think of. They have to turn it out, lash out, make themselves feel better for a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
work on
24
yourself.
hours,
Find
maybe.
people that, get some help. You constantly tell people they need to be 5150 and they need mental help. And, I think there's so much hate. It's palpable. And everything you say and do, that's got to be so toxic for your body.
Why do they care what you do?
I don't know. And they think what we do in these Zooms, we're looking at auctions, we're shopping, we're goofing around. We're not plotting some big takeover. If I could do that, don't you think there would have been things that we would have done if that's what we were able to do? We're not doing that. We don't do that. But it's like this is all stuff that's put in people's heads about these super secret Zooms. You guys are in the Zooms, so what's the super secrets that happening in here?
The only reason I know any of the
I don't
last
think I got that memo.
told us. What do you think of that? Somebody told us. So yeah, and we discussed it, not for long, because we got other things to do, better things to do, like vacation plan.
Yeah, we look at homes to go on vacation. People look up cats that they want to adopt. Yeah, shopping, things, and we're here for during the tough stuff. We're here for one another. And there's a lot of tough stuff that happens in life that, that's another thing. I'm just how. I don't understand how you would want to waste a moment of your life just hating on and creating a channel, waking up every day and Sharon, are we ready to go on that channel? You got all that hate stuff? Did you get all that hate? And just all the hate, when there's so much horrible stuff that happens to people and their families. And we just laughed the other night. We watched some comedians and just laughed in here. Yeah. And it's I don't know how you get up every day and think about what meme am I going to put together to mock this person? What video am I going to put together to mock this person's family? Whose children am I going to put up my channel and threaten them? Because that's exactly what they're doing. And I don't know how you could have any joy in your life at all. I don't.
Life's too short for that crap.
That's the truth.
The evil's gonna
You
eat
never
them.
know. From one day, 1 minute, your life can change
Just like,
Yep, just like that.
Just, you could be in the middle of your hateful memes and trying to find trash on somebody and drop dead right in the middle of it. That's gonna be how your life ends.
And what do you get remembered for?
Hate.
Being a hateful.
Yeah, take it with you. Where do you think you're gonna take hate? You won't be in heaven.
You got that right.
There's so much evil in the world. There's a lot
Another
of
thing that we do
hurt
too.
people. I cannot hurt someone.
It's a passage in the Bible about gossiping. Badness. I forgot what it is.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Another thing we do in the Zooms after the auctions, like the next day, some of us will all get together in here and we'll pack packages together and chit chat while we're doing it. And hey, do you have this guy's address, or do you like? And it makes it go right faster.
Yes.
I need that little half piece pizza that you ate.
Okay.
Right here. And then the other one, just put it away, right?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Selling is the fun part. It's the packaging and the
Right.
Dina
billing
said,
and shipping.
I haven't come right out and said it because of the backlash, but it was NP who lied to me, and I trusted her so much. It could have been anyone else that it couldn't have been anyone else that I would have believed. We were so close. Exactly, and you're not the only one. Evie was tried to be led astray by the same person. By the
But
same
Evie's
person.
here.
But Evie's here.
I can't get out of it because no one tries to get me to stray.
But that's another thing, you see. Sometimes they use somebody like what they did in this case, they used someone that they thought was like, oh, would never, ever be involved in anything like that. They had to say this. It had to be true. It had to be real. And this is what it was, right, Evie? That was your case too, right?
Yeah.
Here's what it says in the Bible. Remember, someone who gossips to you will gossip about you, and gossip separates friendships. That's Proverbs 16:28.
Right.
How true.
Yeah, that's so true.
And you know,
One
all
we had
these
someone in
people.
here not long ago gossiping about their best friend,
Yep.
about their personal life.
Yeah.
Threw her under the bus.
So,
You know, all the
That-
dirty
yep.
secrets that shouldn't be told about.
yep, so that
nasty
should have
best
never been
friend.
told. And
Yep.
if I was that person's best friend, I would be looking twice.
Yeah, because that's one of the tells. I mean, if somebody you've never met comes in and throws like their best friend under the bus, tells crazy stuff to people that they don't know, well,
Personal
what
stuff.
are they going to say about you? Who they've just, like it's
I
that's
think you
scary.
made that comment.
Scary.
Yeah, she did. It was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. She's very proud of what she does there with all the hate stuff, and it's sad. You've got to have a lot of I don't know. It's really sad. It really does make me feel that they must be such miserable person.
Miserable people. Yeah, miserable.
You have
Go
to
on.
do that constantly and feel good about it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Let me just say, as far as the Zoom, there's everybody in here right now, well, except for maybe 3 or 4 people on the screen. I'm kidding.
Put more. Maybe.
What did you say?
Don't talk about this to them. Don't talk
I'm
about this.
antisocial, I like my time alone, my privacy.
It's Candy Crush.
And so I don't come in here that often. I hardly do. But that doesn't mean that I don't like these ladies. In fact, whenever something upsets me, and it's nothing about the internet or anything like that, but if I have something that's bothering me, I come right in here because I know that they're going to be here for me. And that is so
Yeah.
nice to have, guys.
Exactly.
I love having that, to be able to come in and you guys just, you listen and you give advice and you encourage and you're like, don't worry, it'll be okay. And we'll say prayers and, it's just,
And we
they're
don't
good
judge.
people, guys. They really are good people. They really are.
I know. I a lot of times I don't think I would have made it without you guys, and You've always been there, always.
And you guys that don't come in here to Zoom, come in here more. Get to know these ladies, hang out with them. They are some good people, I'm telling you. They really are. They all have their own different qualities, but they really are good people.
Bucky's working on her watercolor, right, Bucky? Don't get discouraged that it's not as good as mine.
My little lady. Here we go.
It'll get there. It'll get there. You're doing good.
Everybody had the same thought at the same time, and we all thought at the same time, then we all gotta go. You know, but and to those that think that we don't have lives, we aren't in the Zoom 24/7. Our names might be there, doesn't mean we're there.
Right.
Exactly.
We all seem to come and go. You know, oh, who's here? Well, no,
Okay.
come back later. Yeah.
I mean, Painted Black, she's been in a lot, and she goes through a lot. She's been in this community a long time. She's spent more time in the Zooms as of lately, but she has a lot to offer. She's been through a lot. She goes through a lot in her life. She has a lot to handle in her life.
Can I say this, Carolyn, to Snow Remover?
Yeah.
She says it scares me now because someone fooled me, so I just stay away. But don't let it. Don't let it. I feel the same way, Snow Remover. But you don't have to come in here and give your whole life story from A to Z.
Just give it from A to B.
But they do. They offer a lot of support. They really do. Try it. Come on.
Yeah, you can come, Nanette. I tell you all the time. I think you'd really like it. And you have a lot to offer. And, yeah, you should really try it.
Oh, it's easy, Nanette. It's really easy.
Yeah.
Like it, Nanette.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
I was getting ready to say the
Well,
same
me
thing.
too.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Well, I was just saying, when I first came in, I was weary. I didn't say my whole life story at first, but as you kept opening up and telling me your life stories, then I felt more comfortable, and then I opened up. And you realize, oh, okay, everyone here is okay. Well, except one. You remember, when one person came in here, I always muted and didn't talk.
Yeah, I know.
And I thought it could never be her. And now I'm thinking, boy, was I stupid.
No, yeah.
No, I wouldn't say it's stupid. It's just that it was a
just
long
be
friendship, and we
human.
thought it was real, and
Yeah.
You're
maybe
human,
because I was the
Marco.
newcomer,
I know, but it's just, but
And-
you have to still come and try to trust, because if you don't,
Yeah.
lose as well as the person that you're cutting out.
And, you know, if you
do.
want to know the fakeness of any of these beautiful friend relationships that you see on these hate channels, number one, they normally go over the top with their salutations of each other. Hello, blah, 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 my beautiful friend. How it's so fake. It's so over the top. But here's the kicker. Watch the people that are staying together in this hate bond that they think is friendship. Well, they know it's not. But certain people were a sense of friction here that certain other people said they would leave the channel if that one person wasn't banned, if that one person wasn't blocked. They did numerous searches on that person, put out all kinds of information about how dangerous somebody was. And the funny thing is, while they literally dug their heels in and said that they are, like, if that person isn't gone, they're gone. They are all eating lunch with that person. So you tell me how genuine anything like that is. Thank you, niece. I appreciate that. She said, yeah, a lot of us are tired of the Ramblers being bashed. Enough is enough. Regardless of mine and Carolyn's history, good, bad, period, night all. I appreciate that, niece. Thank you very much. Yeah, it just tells you.
And maybe if some of these haters would start hanging out with people more, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they wouldn't feel so critical about everybody else.
Well,
You know
I
what
think
I
that
mean?
negativity attracts negativity, and I think that positive attracts positive. Hey,
Right.
Right, yeah.
I'd rather be positive than negative. That's all there is to it.
Amen.
Hi, Native Libra. Yeah, it's just, it's very telling.
It's just going to be really hard for me to trust, especially after this last episode.
I mean, this last
because-
time, okay, two people that came here came from a very, very bad place. Let's leave it at that.
And
Bad
yeah,
place.
and we let him in.
And
We
they
let him in.
said like awful things about me, and read awful, and she said this out loud on one of the lives, that she was giving me an apology because she mocked my grief for my son and read this thing on a channel that mocked my grief for my son. And she came here and said in the chat, I am so sorry for that. I didn't mean that, blah, 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 blah. And I took her apology as sincere, even though I've been burned and burned and burned. But I said, I'll take it with the good. And, literally, there's so much stuff coming out that people are saying, they were saying, I mean, it's just, it's never real. My ribs, it's doing better. I'm living on a little bit of a leave, Michael, at the moment, but at least I can take a breath, But I'm living on a leave. And a prayer. But no, I mean, I don't have anybody chained up, and anybody is free to come and go as they want. And I literally could get locked out of my own Zoom, but it's okay. I don't care. I don't have to be in control. And
It has nothing.
yeah, it's
Now, Carolyn, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What if some of these so-called, haters, whatever you want to be, miserable ones, what if some of them came to you and said, we want to be part of the community?
when they what?
What if they came and said, we would like to become part of the community again? What would you say?
Oh, it depends on who it is. It depends on who it is. But you think I'm gonna try? Like, if it's certain people that have done like unspeakable things, trying to lie about how my son died, and creating videos on articles that were made before my son died to try to change, and then say it's your right to tell his story. Keep walking.
I would say
I only said that because just in case anybody is feeling that way.
sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Second chances.
Yeah, other people like like Dina or whatever that went with people. That's different. But the ringleaders, that's okay.
True.
They should put as much time into their own channel as they do into your life. And you exercise their brain. Use their brain for something other than hate. That is how miserable can
Thank
you
you,
be?
Farm Life. I'm glad you're here. Yeah.
Carolyn, White Angel says, can you send me the link for that? I want to hear it with my own ears, how she mocked your son. Please send it to me.
The link for that was on a channel that's been taken down. I may have that video somewhere, White Angel, but I'm talking about the apology where she said it out of her own mouth. That was here. It was in whenever they came over in May or October. May. Go back and listen. If I can have time, I'll try to find you the one. She apologizes for it. It happened, White Angel.
Yeah, we're not lying. This is all so true.
I remember the things that were said about you, and I told you when they came over. I remember,
Good night, baby. I love
and
you.
it was hard,
Say good night.
but I did it. I forgave them, and
Yeah,
really
I was
like
warned.
it.
I was
I
warned. Like,
really-
wait, these people said terrible things about you. Did
Oh,
said the most
oh.
terrible things, and and a lot of this stuff we were told wasn't true. about how that they didn't know that such and such wasn't a victim or whatever. Come on. The stuff that was said was so incredibly hateful, and it was really bad stuff.
And I really, all of us really liked him.
But
We
still
really got
we
to
still
know.
gave him a chance, still
Yeah,
gave
we
him a
did.
chance.
Who went in there and
And-
bought stuff?
Poor Evie hurt a whole lot in the beginning because I was very leery, very, very leery. But as soon as I let my guard down, we get hurt. We get kicked in the teeth. And I just don't understand. It makes you think, was this all a setup?
Yeah, it does make you think that. And there's a lot of people that do that. They leverage different dramas, different, alliances just for a gain for them. And then they create some type of drama to then end that. And it's just, we knew, like, as this got to an end, we knew, like, there's certain telltale signs. Someone will stop coming less. There will be more excuses. It will be, I can't make it. I'm tired. I can't do this. Something's happened, and then look for anything just to explode.
And the things that being said now by them, it's like my jaw dropped. I was like, wait.
Yeah,
Is that how
because
they
we
really
generally
felt,
heard about them.
Yeah, I did.
I'm just closing my camera. My Luke's in the back.
We all did.
I put my heart out there, and I trusted, and it's gonna be really hard for me, and I hate it. I hate it.
Like you said, life's so short, and it never crosses my mind to deliberately, intentionally go in somewhere and make friends with people to split at the
Just to
end.
hurt them.
Yeah, to know
How
that
do you
I'm
waste your
not
time of your life like that? I mean, I don't know.
It
gonna-
breaks
When
my
you have
heart.
kids, what are you teaching your children?
Right, exactly. Oh yeah, that I was just pretending to be friends with her because I was going to get something out of that. So that's what I'm doing. That's a good thing to do. That's great, kids. Follow my lead.
And just remember,
I
as
just
you're writing
pray
these
that I'm-
things, go ahead.
Sorry, Boo. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
These people that are writing these things and saying these things, as you're writing it, reflect on yourself. Think about what you're saying. Don't just put lies and mean things out there because it's very hurtful to people.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
there's
it's
one
also
right now
indecent.
that one today. You talk about shocked. I was like, whoa, wait.
I missed something. I
But
I didn't get the memo either.
Yeah, I think I missed it too.
Well, you'll be shocked at the people and what they said.
But
I
you know what
mean,
it is? If you go
all
back 2
over.
weeks from now, half of them have turned on each other. Because it just, there's nothing that can be successful with the foundation of nothing in common but hate.
there's no honor among thieves, so to speak, and
They turn, as fast as they turn again and again and again and again. There's no security, there's no loyalty, there's no trust. And it's funny, the very same things they say about one person, the next time, the person of that channel is the brunt of it. And it just goes, the one thing you can guarantee is that it's going to turn and turn because there's nothing that's built on anything of any value.
There's no loyalty.
I just want all of them to keep Deborah's name out of their mouths.
you
Because they do not know. They do not know.
they didn't know her. My God,
No.
they didn't know her.
And it's weird that somebody came over and was like, oh, when your last few exchanges with Deborah had been making her so angry, and just that she was appalled at the things you were doing to throw her under the bus. Wow.
Yeah, that hurt her. That
Her
hurt her.
days like a couple.
And I'm so glad she knew that we were all, in her court because you tried to really, really turned you. Wow.
There was no way I would have ever. No way. There was no way. I knew no way.
And Carolyn, her son told you that the community meant a lot to her.
Yes, yes. That
Everybody
thanked
meant a
me
lot
that
to
this
Deborah.
community was like so much for her since his, she didn't have his father. And she put everything into this channel, and she was here every waking moment. She was here.
Yeah.
The only time she wasn't here, if she was sleeping, that was it. Other than that, she was here.
You could always get into Zoom because she was there to let you in.
Yep. That's how we knew something was wrong. We knew something was wrong because, okay, you could say, yeah, the electricity one day, too, but come on. No, Deborah is always here.
We tried
And look
so
how
hard
hard you tried to find out.
Oh, you know it.
We spent hours, at least 3 or 4 days in a row.
Oh, yeah.
And like all these other people that say, like in other channels, you go, oh, well, I bet you she couldn't get away with that. She called your numbers out. You guys know that we're in the mod chat, right? The minute she said, she knew right on that person, she sent me a message when when Dina was talking about, well, when that person left, and I didn't take anything from that person. I told that person the door was always open if you change your mind. Well, she sent me a message immediately, and it said, it was a meme, and it said, it might not be that that person has changed. It may just be that they did not reveal who they really were. Something along those lines. She sent it to me immediately, and I thought, well, Deborah's got this, and she's always had it. She's always seen them for who they are, and every single one of them that left, believe me, there was no love lost there. She wasn't longing, because like they've tried to rewrite history now and say, oh, I had a great relationship with her. I bet she was longing to be my friend. No, she wasn't. She knew who you were. Of all people, Deborah was insightful, and she knew who you were. So don't kid yourself. Please don't kid yourself that somehow she couldn't break away from here, she wanted to be with you, or that. No. She knew. She knew exactly who you were.
No. This
Good
channel,
judge.
her own son said it. This channel meant everything to her.
Yep.
Yeah.
This channel. She told me I'm subscribed to one channel, Carolyn. It's this channel. And this channel, she is loyalty. She is love. She always told me what these people did this for, that they were always so jealous, petty, bitter.
She always had your back.
Always had my back. Always.
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 Not to mention, whenever we brought something up, she'd have it on the screen like that.
Yeah, when she learned how to share in Zoom, I think that was like the happy day for her. It was like picture, please.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder how much a pair of leather boots would cost.
Oh, let me see. I'll just pull this right up. Here we go. Or if I said, gosh, I found this piece of glass. Oh, I think it's this one, Carolyn. Here it is.
Yeah.
She'd have it right there up on the screen.
Screen sharing. Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
She loved screen sharing. Oh my gosh.
That's why it really got to me when she showed us her baby pictures and when she was a teenager. I still see her in the yellow pants with the platform shoes and the hand flipped up. And she was what, 15 in that picture.
Yeah, Dina, I think she knew you were led astray. I do think she knew that, yes, because she was, she was here when you came back, and yeah, she knew. Believe me, it was other people she held accountable for that crap behind the scenes crap.
You could always tell with Deborah when someone would come back, if she didn't acknowledge you, then you knew you were in trouble. But she always acknowledged everybody that came in. Everybody. She was quick draw on deleting people, buddy. I could never, ever beat her.
And she always knew best. She always tried to warn me about things. She always knew what was right and what was wrong. She was really good like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know she's shaking her head right now and things that's going on.
It's terrible. It's just
People
terrible.
that I would have never ever guessed.
Yeah. And one thing she said to me is like,
No.
I'm not playing games, Carolyn. I'm too, she's like, I don't know how much life I have left. But I don't want to waste it playing games like these people that are in their 60s and 70s and they're playing games. I mean, like, no, if I'm here, that's because I want to be here. You never have to question my loyalty or anything else because I'm not going to play stupid games. If I'm not for this community, I'd be out of here. My life's, way too precious to play games or to be somewhere where I really don't want to be. So that was.
Hi, Christina.
Hey, Christine.
It's like,
But,
every day they're on it. They're on us every day, no matter
Yeah,
what.
they poke.
Right? It's obsessive. It's to the point of obsessiveness.
it is.
And
It's
it's
all they
scary.
have, and then it's like, let's start another channel, and maybe they won't know it's connected to this one, and we'll start another channel and another channel, and and for everybody to say stuff about money and whatnot, but all these channels do is put out links to get cash for hate. And it's like people are just paying them to make something more vile and more vile and more vile against people they hate.
Yeah, it keeps escalating, it seems. To the point where you're fed up, it's enough.
Yeah.
If they hate us so much, just let us go.
Right.
Go do
Exactly.
something.
Yeah,
Do
leave us
something.
alone. And to do this narrative that
Do
they wanted to
something.
go in peace and nobody let them, that's a lie. That is the biggest freaking
Yeah.
lie.
It's
Well, like I
crazy.
said, we've had people leave that I didn't even know they had left, and we didn't find out today.
Nobody mentions them, and certain people want to be mentioned so badly and really hope that something's made about them, and it's like, no, why would I? Why would I?
yeah.
I don't care. You know what? You're terrible what you're doing. I don't need to make a video about you. You know you're terrible.
Yeah, otherwise you'd have your own content. You'd have your own ideas.
And after a while, like, okay, you say a rant. Yeah, most channels either rant and then they're on to something else. But people that just have to tear somebody down, people that have to tear the same person down, that their only content for is the same person. Other channels that every day you've got to tear a different person down or the same person down. Oh, wow, you really have got to question your own set of talents and creating content.
And they all
That's
say
someplace
Carolyn
I
has
want to
hurt.
belong to.
Everybody said Carolyn has hurt so many people. Okay, who? How?
Ooh, and how?
Show it. Yeah, show it.
She said, when? What? I don't get it.
And they lie.
Here since day one, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't
Well, if
get
they're
it.
so hurt and she's hurt them so bad, just go. Go away. You're
But
going to
the
expose
anger
her of what?
The anger lingers. It's like unstoppable for some people. It's like possession.
It's like they get together and they convince themselves of something.
And then you actually believe the lies, I think, half the time.
Yeah.
Hi, One Eye.
And they say, yeah, maybe y'all deserve one another. I don't know. I
One of you must have talent of some sort
Thanks
that
for
you
that.
could video.
good people that got caught up in a lot of this that are kind of reevaluating their life decisions. I really do. And,
They
Yeah.
should be, Sharon.
It's terrible. When is it going to end? Why can't you just let it go? Just let it go.
Well, they can't because they're making money off of it.
Well, she ain't going nowhere, so
They have no original content, so
nothing. Between all of them.
it's gossip and
Hate.
bullying.
Hi, where's the nerve?
Other than that, I don't know. I've never seen them do anything else but that.
That's
Try
all
for
they do.
once to try and think the best of somebody instead of the worst and see how that gets you.
You know, I always heard of cyberbullying, but I had never come across it, and I couldn't understand what people were talking about.
Now you're living it.
And then I came here, and I still didn't know because I was only here. So, like, nobody in here talked about it, and months went by and months went by. And then little by little, things started to pop up, and I was like, hey, did you happen to see this? Yeah, we know about it. I was like, wow. And then I was shocked. They can tell you, I was absolutely floored that grown women were talking like this. I
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
So this is cyberbullying now. Now I understand what they're talking about.
And
They don't
it's-
have anything to talk about, they'll make it a.
This is something in their lives, and I feel bad for them, and I hope they find what they're missing before it's too late.
But it's,
Oh,
it's so ridiculous, like, because they'll take, like, say, somebody like, like, if they go after Elle, and they'll say all these horrible things about Elle, but then let's just say they get Elle over there, then they're like, oh, Elle, we're so happy you're here, you're such a good person, and it's so fake because, like, for 7, 8, 10 months, you did nothing but rip her apart and say she was this and say she was that. And that's why it's built on nothing but hate, and they just think people can they gonna forget everything, like all the horrible things you said about that person, and then it's like there's nothing there but a mutual hate. That's it. That's it.
Carolyn,
Oh,
I'm
we
very
saw them do
forgiving.
that with
I
someone.
don't hate,
Yeah.
I'm very forgiving and I don't hate anyone, but I'm never going over there.
No, I'm saying, but that's what they try to do, and it's like it's so crazy. They'll hate on a person here like crazy, but if they think they can break through, like they're praying for Ruff, they're praying for Ruff's soul, and it's like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah,
They're
really,
just
what?
yeah.
Scary. It's scary.
Oh, we got to
I
get
don't even
Ruff
think
away.
they know the Lord.
We got to get Ruff away from there. Ruff is abused.
Oh, it's just horrible how mean.
Scooter's beyond help.
Oh, yeah.
Scooter's
Oh,
too
yeah.
far
Scooter's
gone.
brainwashed.
She knows too much. She knows that she
Yeah.
can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
I
she's
can't leave,
brainwashed.
no
No.
matter how bad I want to, because Carolyn has this much over my head.
Do I have to get the files out again, Scooter? Don't make me get the files out, because I have them.
The files, no
Okay.
files, ma'am, no files.
All right, okay. Don't even
Shorten her
start.
rope.
Don't even start. Sharon's got a file,
Of course I do. I
Of
bet
course.
it's a
big file, in a red folder.
Troublemaker.
Kevin, I've got a lot of collateral on Kevin.
oh.
Poor Kevin's sleeping. He was up all
right now.
day.
He'd be whining.
I know.
Don't you wanna be a Rambler too?
Yeah, he's singing. Kevin's coming out of his soul, his shell. Oh my gosh. He's coming out of his shell and he's singing. He sang to Marianne. He's going to sing to, I saw Judy, but he was up all night. I don't think he fell asleep until, I think 4 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe. Oh, look who's here.
Who?
Kevin. He's coming out of his soul.
Don't you wanna be a Rambler too?
Yeah.
To the tune of morning.
Yep.
Hello, Kevin.
Kevin and I share similar sleep.
Yeah, Nanette, I have to give you an update on that. I have to put some new codes in there. Hey, Mary Warren.
Mine started beeping.
And Mary Warren has issues too, with things we've talked about, and that's, with just getting things. So,
Yep, you're not alone, Mary.
No one wants to come out and do this or start any trouble. It's just that we need to speak out and answer to these lies that are being said.
just stop talking about people over
Yeah,
here. Stop.
Just
Yeah, they can
stop it.
all say their piece, but we're not supposed to say ours. We're
No,
supposed
and
to
it's
say-
like, oh, now we have to go back and we have to go, because they need some more content, and
Sharon,
Yes?
manager of 3 Monsters, said, and now Sharon's getting a wizard wand. We're all screwed.
oh yeah, the wizard one. Watch out, she'll control you with that.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
won't.
missed that, Sharon. I fought you for it.
I promise I won't do it.
No,
But I will use Olivier and Imperial.
the
Imperial.
wizard wand, yeah. Well, you know what? Where is
But
the
I
lure?
appreciate-
If you become a new member, Kevin will sing to you. Anybody that becomes a member, Kevin sings to them now. It's one of the perks.
Yeah.
It's worth it in and of itself.
Can you get a happy birthday?
No, I don't, Sassy. I heard a couple of different things. White Angel told me something, and I saw something, and now I'm told that's not true. So I don't know. Don't know. No, they can only dish it. Yeah, yeah, Kit Kat.
Just leave us alone and
Yeah,
go
Yeah,
do your own
freak.
thing.
Nobody talks about you here. Just leave us the freak alone.
Yeah.
Don't go away, Matt. Just go away.
What is that thing, Abby? There's 2 places you could stay for free. What is it? It's
Out of my
in your
business?
out of my business and in your no.
In your lane, in your own lane and out of my business.
Yeah, you could stay there for
There you
free.
go.
Yeah,
That's a good one, Abby.
yeah,
I got your nose.
Yeah.
My business again.
I found your nose. It was in my business
Hi,
again.
Scooter.
Hey, Jimmy, how you
Scooter.
doing?
Okay.
Hi, Jimmy.
Good.
Hey,
Hi.
Jimmy.
Hi, Elle. Hi, Rough and Ready. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Bucky. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Binky, if you're there. And hi, Margot. Hi to all
Hi,
of you.
Jimmy.
And
Jimmy,
now,
could you
know,
get Kellen to loosen the
Did
you
leash
get
on
out?
Scooter's neck?
Yes,
It's
I
a
did.
little
Hi,
tight.
what can I do? What?
Sorry.
I said, can Jimmy get you to loosen the leash on Scooter's neck? It's getting a little tight.
Oh yeah, I know. She doesn't show her full head.
All right, you guys have a great night.
Okay, you too,
Night,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Good, Jimmy. Good night.
All right.
Good night.
We're ready for another concert, Jimmy.
Another
Yeah.
what?
Another concert.
I should.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Start practicing.
You should start
Tell them I'll
practicing.
start practicing.
All right. I'll start practicing. Someone said, yeah, that's what I heard. I'm very confused too, Bucky, and I don't know. I don't know.
No, I don't get it.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't get it. Not in the slightest.
Thank you, kitty kitty.
Cute kitty kitty.
Like the people she told are a little confused about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, Slack is always around, even if the channel got hacked. It had nothing to do with Slack or email or I don't know. Because I was doing like shout outs here. I don't know. I'm confused. Confused.
We would not all come out and say this unless we desperately were trying to correct the record.
Well, you're never gonna.
Well, because you put up with the lies for so long, and then after a while it just gets nonsensical.
But it's like when they start attacking like this, a subscriber or somebody that's on the panel, then it's like and saying like horrendous things. That's just so I don't know, disgusting. Disgusting. Hi, Frilly.
Yeah, what they're saying about Elle was horrible.
Yes.
I mean, for somebody, and it was like I know she said elder services, but it was adult protective services I've seen, and that encouraged reports of that. So now it's weird, like because you had CPS, and now we're getting to a point where, are you kidding me? Now we're not going to threaten CPS anymore. These people. We're not going to call CPS anymore, these people. Now they're going to go to Adult Protective Services and threaten people with that? Wow. I don't know.
That's big time harassment.
And then putting it in writing? I mean, wow. Wow.
Elle's just fine.
You confuzzled me too, One Eye.
Yeah, Elle's doing great.
But
Thanks.
yeah.
How many cookies you got left, Elle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's like real life
Hey, those
crap for
sandwiches.
no real reason but to harass somebody and use services. And I hope people start getting fined for doing that kind of stuff.
right? False reports should be fined.
Yeah, they should be.
Well, it takes their job away from somebody who's really needs help.
Isn't that a new thing that it is fined? Something about SWAT coming to
Well,
your
yeah,
house?
after a while, yeah, that's what they told me, because I had 5 CPS calls in 1 year. And yes, then they can be subpoenaed, and then the state's taking a look at it, because you got 5, and they're all unfounded. Yeah, and then it says, that it's harassment, this is a live streamer.
You don't have to be drove home.
What? What, Abby?
I said that's the same person that helped somebody else get home because they couldn't drive themselves, and they're saying Elle needs help.
True.
Hello.
I mean, it's just, it's nasty. Nasty stuff.
It's weird when you don't think about somebody in such a long time, and then all of a sudden they're writing stuff about you out of nowhere. It's like crazy. Like, what is that?
They're bringing supposedly the goods to the table in order to want. Don't ever think that she'll do it with you. She'll do it to you.
Yeah. And that's the way it always happens.
Yep.
It always happens, just a revolving door.
Well, we
Revolving
know
door of
everyone's
hate.
upset with Carolyn.
Hate.
Bible also says, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. That's Ephesians 4:31.
Right, vengeance
Thanks,
is mine,
Becky.
saith the Lord. And, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate anyone, but I would have never said anything, a word out of my mouth, unless I was completely forced to, which I was completely forced to. No one would let it go, what was said about me. No one.
You've had a rough day, One Eye? What's up? What happened?
Proverbs 20:19. He who goes about as a slanderer reveals secrets. Therefore, never associate with a gossip.
There you
Go
go.
Bible.
Yeah, some people should read their Bibles more often.
Exactly, Frilly. The only thing they focus on is someone on the internet, no life. Okay, Jeanette, you have a good sleep. Take care, kid.
Night, Jeanette.
Bye,
Night,
Jeanette.
Dad.
What's up, One Eye?
Hey, Jeanette.
One Eye said they have a rough day.
Aw.
Did too.
Condemn busybodies who speak about things not proper to mention. That's Thessalonians 3:11.
Oh, you tough with your mom?
That then. What?
Is she not doing well? Yeah, gratitude list would be good.
Hi, Lasso
State
Lacey.
day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, One Eye. You had said something. Didn't you say something like he's 90 something, isn't he? He's 91. I knew. Yeah, you said that. He's 91. Oh, sorry to hear that. But
So sorry.
yeah.
Oh, there was something else I was going to say. What was it? Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, like when someone put private information about me all over the internet.
He's on 6 liters of oxygen a day. Oh.
Just recently, Elle?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I had told a friend something about my personal life. You know, the story about my husband marrying my sister and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the circumstances that followed it and everything. And I trusted this person. And I told her in total confidence. Like, she ended up telling someone that put it all over the internet.
Oh, Lord.
My whole everything about me.
Right, and then gave your number out to that person too.
Oh yeah, I gave my number out to 2 people to harass me.
What?
That is horrible.
But compared to what they do to me, it's nothing compared to what they do to Carolyn. Carolyn has a real burden. It never stops for her. It's every single day. You never know what you're going to wake up to. Where is the loop said the love is palpable here? It is.
See how much people can tap into your life through a platform. I changed my screen name to not be my whole name. Yeah. Obviously, my name is not a common name, so I'd rather have a screen name that's safe. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know what? And the other side of that coin is if that everybody used their real name and acted accountable and as you would in your everyday life and not treat the internet like it's some sandbox in that, you know, this is what it is. It's because people are keyboard warriors. They hide behind stupid names. They think that they can do anything they want. They can make channels, you know, and just hurt people. And nobody, you know, I can do whatever I want. I'm here under 19 different fake names. If people would be in their own name, if they'd have to put their driver's license, you know, with whatever platform they're on, and there was real accountability for what people say and do on any platform, there'd be a heck of a lot less problems. And that's the way it's going to go. There's no other way that it can go. It's the handwriting's on the wall. That's the way it's going to go. Because the internet is our real life. And anybody that says the internet's not real life or it's just YouTube, the people that say that kind of stuff are the people that are playing all kinds of games. And I don't mean video games. I mean manipulation games, hate games, bullying, cyberbullying, harassment. And many states also have, for anybody that's getting harassing comments, things like that Elle was talking about that are said about her, all of that kind of stuff, in many states constitutes it's called, I think it's second-degree stalking, criminal stalking, and yes, there's protection orders that can be taken out just by having a couple of examples of that. Everybody should be really careful about what they're putting out there in writing on the internet, because the laws are changing quickly, very quickly.
Good.
Hi, Debbie.
Hey, Deb.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Deb.
Hi,
Hi,
Deb.
Debbie. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Debbie. Happy day after your birthday.
Thank you.
Did you have a good one?
I did. Thank you.
Good.
I said happy birthday to you last night in chat.
Did you come up and sing it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you, Scooter. Debbie, the other Debbie.
Dave. Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
There's Debbie and then there's the other Debbie.
Yeah, it is one eye. Prayers with you guys.
Are you talking to us, Sharon? Yes.
Oh,
We didn't hear anything you said.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was just saying that there's a handful of Debbies. That's all.
But there's only one Debbie.
It's true.
Yep, and there's only, just like there's only one Scooter.
Yes.
Scooter Pooter.
It's like Deborah, one of a kind. There won't be
Yeah.
another one like her.
Nope. Yeah, Judy became a new member, but I think she has what Linda Uribe had, and she doesn't have her little button to show her membership, because I got a notification about it. I said, but she went to bed, I think.
Which Judy?
Judy with a Y.
Oh, okay.
Judy with a Y.
She likes to be around
Judy.
Judy. I haven't seen Jujubes.
Well, she was sick for a while with COVID.
Oh.
But
Hope she's okay.
she's over it now, but she said it takes a while, to get your strength back.
A lot of people seem to have it now. I think they got it maybe with
COVID knocks you for a loop.
some of the stuff for the holidays. I don't know.
Even if it's better from COVID, it takes like months to actually feel fully 100.
Yeah, I don't know if the strains are as, because I don't know. Are the strains now as, I think.
I don't think so. I don't think they're as big as it
No,
was.
I don't think there is, yeah.
Well, I think there's many strains now.
What notification?
Yeah, but like,
remember
what is-
Linda Uribe, when you never could get your little symbol that you were a member, and you kept saying, Carolyn, I'm a member, and I kept seeing you in the member list, and I said, Linda, I think you turned something off. And remember, for the longest time you were a member and it didn't show you in green or with your symbol? That was about, I don't know, 2 years ago or something. And then you fixed it. But I think that same thing happened to Judy. Your ad was out for, your aid was out for over a week with, oh yeah, wow. Yeah. Manager, yeah, I worked on your shell today, manager. I'm almost done with it. And I know you slept. I told them you slept. I also told them you came out of your soul. Get back in there.
And everybody was like, ooh, he has one?
He's coming out of his soul.
Oh, God. I wanted that to be my line. No.
I'm sorry.
Hi,
Gotta
Bridget.
be quick. Gotta be
How are
quick around
you?
here.
Hi,
Hey, Bridget.
everyone. Sorry that people can't be grown-ups and move on with life. But I think a lot of this is because they hate themselves and they want others to feel as bad as they do. Hugs, everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
They
a
want
shame.
everybody to be miserable.
I'm glad you're feeling better, the Freely Farmhouse.
Oh, yeah, no, it does, but yeah, it shows it, but it wasn't showing it for me too at one time, and remember you said it, and then somehow you fixed it, but it's good now, so we'll just take that. Your helper gets back tomorrow, that's good, One Eye. Good to have a helper. It's good to have a helper. Yeah,
And that's what we have here.
helpers. Look for the helpers, Mr. Rogers said.
That's exactly right. Or his mother told.
Look for the helpers. Look for the haters? No, look for the helpers.
Oh, we don't have to look far.
Yeah, that's true.
She hasn't seen it so long. She's chopping it all off tomorrow.
Who is?
Scooter, right?
Let
You
it
said
go,
you're going to
right?
get your hair cut off tomorrow?
No.
She's going for a Susan Powder. Remember Susan Powder? Does anybody remember Susan Powder?
Yes.
I do remember her.
Right? She wants a haircut she's gonna get it like Susan Powder, all spiky and with glitter on top. She's gonna do it like 2 inches, straight up with gel and then sparkles and right? And pink on the top, purple on one side and green on the other.
All right. Sexy.
We've already done all that. Who's that up here? Oh, Debbie D.
No, we got somebody else too. Somebody else just came on. Who was that?
Christy.
Oh, Chris Ree. Okay.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that picture of Debbie D.
Oh, it's a new
Isn't it
picture of
beautiful?
Debbie D.
I don't think it's.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you. Just took it like.
Thank you, Nanette. I am going to let it, yeah, I'm getting a chip. I'm
Got
getting
pretty
it
blue eyes.
chopped. No, that's not gonna lie, just
I got green eyes.
Chopped,
it cleaned up.
chopped
I'm
up.
gonna keep
They
it
do,
shoulder
but my
length.
eyes change colors depending on what I'm wearing.
You have blue on.
Yeah.
Stuff the insanity.
But I was young when my eyes used to go green. Now they
Yeah.
blue, but
But that's the current picture. I just took it last month.
Is she dead, One Eye? What do you say loved her? Is she dead? Is Susan Powder dead?
looks
I
like my
think
friend
so.
used to nod.
Better not be.
I think she's dead.
No.
Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah.
And she
I
was
don't
supposed to
know.
be
She's
so
dead.
healthy. What
I
happened?
think she died of a heart attack, I think. Let me look it up.
Oh,
Susan Powder? She was like this exercise guru?
Yes.
Oh
once you
no.
see all these people, you see that the guy who invented jogging died while jogging.
Did he
Yeah.
really?
The jogging.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fitting.
Oh my gosh.
How do you invent jogging?
I know how you. Well, he's the one.
Yeah,
who
how do
made-
you, well, I guess
Del
because maybe
Robbins
we
so
just
good
had
for-
running and then running slow.
And walking
And then
fast.
someone said, you know what? If you keep it at this pace, this is called a jog. And if you keep it at this pace, you could run like a long time. And it's going to be called jogging.
You ever seen a jogger smiling? No.
But it's like, how do you invent walking? Did
Well,
someone invent no, so but how do you invent jogging?
Well,
Ow.
but in other words, because he's the one who said it was healthy.
Exercise. I think they just mean like that
I know what
you
you're
could go
saying.
for a run and that's exercise. Like, oh, look at this. If you do this running at a pace,
Yeah, I think
then
he had a book and everything, and he was like a guru. I know what you're talking about.
but when was jogging
Yeah.
invented?
Jack
Most
LaLanne?
people always did it, but they didn't have
Susan
words for
Howard
it.
is not dead.
Susan Powder is not dead.
She isn't?
No.
She has new
Oh.
lease on life now. Susan Powder, can you come on the show?
I swore she was.
Though I don't know if Ruff wants to say it. Ruff, do you want to say anything about your connection?
About?
You know,
Oh,
to
the
those
three
guys?
Yes.
Okay.
One of the three guys, his name is Clayton McGeeney. My ex-husband's last name is McGeeney. So we think I'm trying to get a hold of him to find out, but we think it's one of his cousins.
Who? I don't know who is.
You know those
McGee.
three guys that died frozen in the back
Oh.
of somebody's house in Missouri?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, one
Yeah,
of
I see them
them may
stuff.
be her ex-husband's cousin.
Oh.
Yeah, same last name, spelled the same way, and my ex lives in Kansas, in Topeka, so,
there you are. Yeah.
Mm.
and that's not an uncommon name.
Now the odds are pretty good. that it's
Yeah.
gonna be-
Hmm.
I'm gonna have my daughter ask him, because I really don't want to talk to him. But, say, hey, ask your daddy. But I'm pretty sure it's gotta be.
Has anybody heard any more about those guys?
No.
Everything I've heard, they're just saying it has to be some type of substance, you know. That's
Mhm.
what everybody's saying.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
but
can't.
how
What
they
about
get
the
it?
coroner? By now, I mean, by tomorrow, he should have some kind of
You would
preliminary, right?
Right?
Yeah, 2 weeks, how long has it been?
How long has it
Maybe a
been?
week?
Was it last
Not even
Sunday?
a week or a week.
Yeah,
Has
I
it
don't think
just-
it's been
And
2
on
weeks.
toxicology takes a while, but I don't think that long.
Toxicology takes a few weeks. They said it was going to be like
Yeah.
they said it might be
Yeah,
3
it's gonna be
weeks,
2 weeks, he said,
Something
or
like
they
that.
said.
but
Yeah, but I like to flip.
oh,
when
there
I
was
heard-
nothing on the news tonight. It was all about the Chiefs win. Okay, they're going to the Super Bowl. Is that what's going on? The Chiefs?
Yeah, yeah.
And who are they playing
I'm so
against?
excited. The
Who-
Chiefs and the 49ers.
Disco.
The Chiefs
Detroit
and the
Lions.
49ers?
Yeah.
And
Wait a
we were
minute.
so hoping for the Lions to win because, oh my gosh, it's been a long drought. Very. like I think since the 70s. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
the toxicology's be 6 weeks, farm wife said, and she lives in Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
I
take a
heard
long
it was
time.
gonna
Oh, so
take
does
a
Frilly
while.
Farmhouse. Frilly Farmhouse lives there too.
oh,
They have to send it somewhere else.
My son's autopsy took 18 months.
Mm.
Whoa.
Wow, really?
Yep. They had to like look for everything everywhere. He had
yeah.
infections all over. He died of sepsis and it went all through his lungs and went through his brain. So like they looked everywhere.
Oh, God.
Hey,
that's
thank you for
fun.
gifting those 5 memberships. Michelle Barrow, again, sweetie. Murder of Crows, yay. Sweet Melody, where's the Lurv? Got a membership. All signs say yes.
Oh,
Welcome.
welcome.
Welcome,
Thank you,
welcome.
Snow Remover.
Yeah.
Michelle Barrow, you can't quit us, can you, girl? It's okay. It's okay, Michelle. I know. It's okay. It's all right. You can't quit us. I know.
Did she just give the memberships or who gifted? I can't tell.
Snow remover.
Snow remover.
Oh, snow remover.
No, but every time Michelle Barrow gets one, she can't quit us.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks. Over. I was thinking that.
can't quit us. Why can't I quit you people? Now they're all freaking like, no! They're like,
Oh no.
Except for where is the Louvre? I don't know any of the other names. Not familiar. Sorry. Nice to meet you now.
Well, Michelle Barrow came on panel once. She actually knew Debbie D through somewhere.
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah. We met, it was back on Yahoo Chat, a bunch of us, and we all had a central location where a bunch of us got together to meet. And I met her.
Oh, is that okay? Is that
And
what
she
you were
came
talking
on and
about
spoke to
that
us once about crazy
Yeah.
people on the internet
Yes,
and all
I was
that
just
stuff.
thinking of that too. That is so weird. I was thinking of that. And I was
Yeah.
gonna ask Debbie what that, what group was that and stuff. I forgot
Mhm.
what it was called.
I think it was Yahoo. I think it was NC Chat, North Carolina Chat.
Group. So I was in recreation.
Wow.
That was way before there was anything.
You see what
Yeah,
Linda they wrote?
Long
Activists
time
in
ago.
UK.
Activists in
Stuff
UK
on
wrote
the original.
stuff
Unbelievable.
gosh.
Oh
What's wrong
no!
with people?
Stuff that destroyed it.
Oh my
Gosh.
Wait, what happened?
Huh?
Somebody threw stuff on the Mona Lisa. Why wouldn't the Mona
Oh,
Lisa be behind
we saw
glass
that.
or something?
I don't know. I was
That's
thinking the same
ridiculous.
thing.
All those things should be locked up. They better start doing that on all those things.
It is behind glass. It hit the glass that it was.
Oh, it just the glass?
Yeah.
It didn't hit the. Let me see.
Oh, you
Not
sure?
that I
Because
saw
I'll
it. It
check.
looked like glass.
like a year ago, throwing stuff on paintings in one of, like in France somewhere. I don't
They
know.
were throwing tomato soup or something.
Yeah. Destroying the
Protesters
painting.
throw
What is wrong
soup
with
at the Mona Lisa in Paris.
Mm.
Yep. Let me see. But
No, that was
you?
effective.
Destroy art like that. That makes my
That
stomach
was a crazy move.
the image grab. Let's see. Shows them
I
throwing
cannot
soup.
care what they're being activists for. I don't care now. Whatever it was, I don't care about that. They did it in a stupid way. You don't deserve my attention now.
Oh, it's behind panels though. Thankfully.
Right, yeah.
All right, finally they're getting smart because last year the paintings were actually getting,
See, here's
Sure.
the picture.
they threw
They
paint,
threw-
remember white paint on,
Oh, yes.
forget which paintings it was or where, but.
I don't understand. Like, no matter what you're an activist for, like vandalism is not really going to help your cause.
No, right, that's what I mean.
You know, it's just stupid. Like, what is that like helping your cause for? Oh yeah, somebody did Van Gogh's. Let me see. This one looks. Oh no. in 2022, looks like this one was not behind glass. Van Gogh Sunflowers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, that doesn't look like that's behind glass.
Mm.
People have no control of themselves anymore.
That was tomato soup. The gallery confirmed the painting was covered by glass. Oh, it was covered by glass. It doesn't look like it. It really doesn't look like it's covered by
I wonder what
glass.
they were protesting. Just stop something oil.
I don't know. That's crazy. Oh, I don't know. Whatever it is, you're not going to ever be taken seriously. It's the same. Oh my gosh! It's just people really need.
It just makes me not care what their cause is. I don't really care. There had to be a better way to do it than that.
Did you hear about the remains found on some serial killer's Indiana estate?
No.
What?
Remains recovered from a central Indiana estate of a presumed serial killer have been identified of those of a man reported missing in 1993.
Wow. We're central Indiana. That's narcotic by narcotic.
Really?
Isn't it? That's the town.
Oh, it says, hold on, let me see here. A man reported in 1993, the coroner said, Thursday. The remains recovered in 1996 at the Fox Hollow Farm estate of Herbert Baumeister were found to match Manuel Resendez, who was 34 years old when he disappeared. Resendez was identified through family reference sample in early 2023. Approximately 10,000 charred bones and bone fragments have been found at the Baumeister's 18-acre estate in Westfield, about 16 miles north of Indianapolis. Well, you don't live near Indianapolis.
No, it's 100 miles from there.
Yeah. Baumeister was 49 when he killed himself in Canada in July of 1996 as investigators sought to question him about the remains discovered at Fox Hollow Farm. Investigators believe Baumeister, a married father of 3 who frequented gay bars and lured men to his home and killed them. By 1999, authorities have linked him to the disappearance of at least 16 men since 1980, including several whose bodies were found dumped in shallow streams in rural central Indiana. You don't know this guy?
No.
Oh.
Good night, Linda Uribe.
Good night, Linda Uribe.
Good night.
It says the investigation began when Baumeister and his wife of 24 years were in the middle of a divorce proceedings. The day after their son found the bones, his wife was granted an emergency protective order in custody to keep him away from her and 3 children. At the time, the guy explained the discovery away, saying it was part of his late father's medical practice. 3 days after the boy discovered the remains, more remains were found. Oh, so he was a serial killer and he was married to someone else for 24 years who didn't know. Oh, gosh. Sounds like you, Scooter. And she used to always say, what if you found out?
Mm-hmm.
But he was really nice to you.
I still stand by it.
Oh, my gosh. He was a really nice guy. Been a long time. Crazy.
Only if it was Dave, because he would explain it to me and I would understand.
That's reasonable, Dora.
As long as he hadn't done it since. Because,
All right. He realized he was wrong. It's like that guy that did that Sunday morning, Charles, what was his name? Charles Carrault, was it? And he looked like a guy you would never think was leading a double life, and he had 2 different families, remember? He did Sunday
I remember you
morning.
telling me that. I had never
Yeah,
known.
he did freaking Sunday morning, and he had 2 different lives. And he was like no Adonis or anything. I mean, quite the opposite.
So he just came out and admitted that?
No,
to
I think it was after he died. Can you imagine that? And I don't think either family had an idea of the other. It's like this guy, he traveled around with that Sunday morning, that bye everybody, bye bye. And so each family just, oh, dad's traveling. But I think that's prior to the internet.
Oh, sure.
Because there'd be so many people being like, wait, I saw his wife on Facebook. No, I saw his wife on Facebook, right? He wouldn't get away with that today.
The news guy? You're saying Charles Perrault did
Yeah. Wasn't that what his name was? Charles Perrault? Let me see.
What was one name?
Yeah, he had Good Morning Sunday Morning.
Oh, it wasn't until after he was dead that it all came out.
Let me see. Okay, after Perrault's death, questions about his estate led to the public disclosure of his decades-long companionship with a Montana woman named Patricia Shannon. With Shannon, he had a second shadow family of which his wife was unaware. Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And then it says, let's see. Shannon asserted that a house in Montana had been willed to her by Perrault, a position that was upheld by the Montana Supreme Court. According to court testimony, Perrault met Shannon while doing a story on Pat Baker Park in Reno, Nevada, which Shannon had promoted and volunteered to build in 1968. The park was in a low-income area of Reno that had no parks until Shannon promoted her plan. Perrault mentions Pat Shannon Baker and the building of the park, but not the nature of their relationship in a book he published in 1990, chronicling his early life and journalistic career.
Wow.
A shadow family.
So did they find out about it after he died?
After he died.
It's like pilots, you know? And you'd be surprised how many pilots, I'm not going to say they have lead double lives, but you'd be surprised how many of them are
Oh, yeah.
the most faithful people in the world. Not to say that a lot of them aren't just perfectly lovely, because they are. But
Another serial killer, already serving 5 life sentences, confesses to killing an Ohio teen in Florida in 1980.
1980?
Oh, that missing Oklahoma woman that we talked about last night, that her car was found, her body was found under clothes in the back of her SUV. Now, how didn't they check that?
What?
When they found the car. Yes, under clothes in her SUV, that woman that we talked about. Yep. They say, yeah. Oklahoma authorities found the body of the missing Tulsa woman in the back of her damaged SUV Sunday morning after, they didn't have a search warrant, so they couldn't get in. So they didn't get in until Sunday morning. Cassidy Ritchie, 39, had not been seen or heard from since January 20th. The police, she looks like somebody.
If you think that there's something terrible, though, I didn't think you needed a search warrant. I thought they could just enter a premises or what have you.
That was the car. It was damaged, and they found her in the back under clothing. I'm sure they're going to arrest
She's there on her own.
the husband. Yeah, the husband was already a person of interest, so. There she is. So she was found there. It says Richie's body was found underneath clothing. They're investigating her death as a homicide, and she was involved in prior domestic violence incidents. So, and her husband was already listed as a person of interest. Husband, or I don't know if he was her husband or her boyfriend, who knows.
Look at that. Aw, wow, he's big. That's a big kitty. It's probably, that's what my Anastasia looked like. Silver.
Wow.
Gorgeous. He was right. I had in this house. But I gotta move my sewing room. Gotta move.
That's why you found a cat?
Yeah, Mike's afraid that they'll go in my sewing room and never come out.
Oh.
Yeah. He might have a point there. I mean, yeah. Let's just say I got very behind on maintenance in there. I managed to get it out, though. Just
Richard
fine.
Church murdered his ex-girlfriend's parents. Does anybody remember Richard Church? And brutally injured their ex-girlfriend? How long ago,
Doesn't ring a bell.
Sounds familiar.
Richard Church. They found her, they found her underclothes in the back of her car. Richard Church. I don't know, let me see.
They think the husband?
Richard Church. Oh, it's an unsolved mystery, isn't it? Or no? Richard Church, who eluded police for more than 3 years. Oh, this is a long time ago. He was captured at a Crossroads Plaza eatery. What made you think of him, One Eye?
Said it happened in his high school town in
Oh, really?
1988.
Yeah, 1992. No choir boy. He pled guilty, so took a plea deal to avoid the death penalty.
Sounds familiar.
There's a lot about him. We got the cuckoo clock back. Who's happy about that? Have you missed it? Put in the chat if you've missed it. Put in the chat if you've missed it.
I missed it doing it at certain appropriate times.
Have you? Yeah. Well, supposedly it was to show me how to edit or something, right? That's what I was told. That's what.
You know how? Kidding?
That's what it was doing.
No said nope.
Who didn't? Who doesn't miss it?
No.
Oh, nobody.
Lasso says she loves that clock.
Yeah.
Snow remover said nope.
Snow remover doesn't miss it. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey Elizabeth 3G.
Hi Elizabeth 3G.
Oh, hi.
What time is it over there? It's in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And it's so hot there. You know, it's 33 degrees here with rain and snow.
Well, I still fall back on what Mike says. At least you don't have to shovel the rain.
You don't love my clock? Snow?
I do. I love
No, Snow doesn't love my clock.
Oh, he doesn't know.
No.
34 here, but not raining or snowing.
You're 34?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see what we are. Oh, well.
34, 34, 34.
Well, 34, cloudy, feels like 26. Okay.
Well, I'm in.
And
why am I
your
in
cuckoo's
chat?
a little behind.
I'm in live chat.
We're right at freezing here, 32.
Yeah.
I asked the kids, do you think you're going to have school? Let me see. And they said, yeah, we're going to have school.
Ours feels like 28.
Yeah, we're 26 here. I know it's not a competition, Kevin. Okay.
I have to get something to eat for 1 second. My thing is over there.
I have not eaten today. I don't think.
Sharon.
What? When did I go to sleep? Give me a-
I'm not sure. 6 o'clock, maybe? 7?
It's always said about 2 hours. I don't know.
I think about 6-ish.
Okay.
God, the cats are like a herd of elephants going here.
No.
It's crazy.
She said, no, I don't care why, but I don't hate it either. Either way, it's kind of cuckoo.
It's pretty funny because sometimes it starts cuckooing at exactly the right second.
Right, that's what I said. That's what I miss it the most.
All right, let's see. You lost your weather app on your phone? Yeah, but it's really hot by you, right? Uh-oh. 37. Here, raining. You're in, wait, Debbie L., aren't you in Brooklyn? Is that correct? Is that correct? Pretty sure you are. Pretty sure. Hello, Heart Made Wise. It's about time you showed up, Heart. I'm joking.
Hi, Heart. Hey, Heart.
It's my dinner. Evie? Has Evie? I bet you Evie's on the phone with someone, right?
She might be.
She might be on the phone because I haven't seen hide nor hair of either of them.
Good idea, Sharon.
So good.
Maybe we should do our word cookies and I don't know. Call it an early night tonight, maybe. Let's see. Pull the word cookies. We have one more to finish on this one. Let's see who can get this one.
Word cookies and vacay planning, maybe.
Let's see. Has to be an H, an N, an O.
H.
Elizabeth 3G said she saw the title and don't blame you. Enough is enough. Right is right. Wrong is wrong.
Yeah, it's enough, right? Go get another topic, okay? Because that one's played out.
You know, other people get tired of hearing it too. I mean,
Oh,
you would
yeah.
think.
You would think.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, the same stuff over and over and over and over. It's like, get a grip.
Oh, onus, you think? Yeah, you're probably right. Elizabeth?
Oh, I betcha.
And she is. We collected a letter too. Great. Okay. Now let's
Yay.
play the daily. Oh, wait. Special level. I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Oh, special level.
Do those come less and less as you advance?
Yes, I haven't had a special level in 1.5 million babies.
I still get one in every, in like, you know, when you're in that 1 to 20 or whatever it is,
Oh, really?
I'll get one in all of it.
Oh, I haven't seen one in a year, easily.
Really?
I just got one the other day and I was surprised.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What did give you an eye?
Hmm.
Iron, maybe?
I got iron. Oh, I got ion and ions.
I'd have a coffee too, Kevin, thanks.
Oh, he's drinking coffee again. There's no more tea.
No, he's on coffee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you and me both got nourish, yeah. Shin, yeah. Every word's gonna have to have an I in it. Oh, sir. Yep. And,
I'm gonna go watch from the tub. I'm gonna go get nice and warm,
okay,
okay?
go get nice and warm.
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
Love you. You didn't say you love you to us.
Love you.
You too.
Love you too.
Bye.
Love you, Debbie.
Love you all.
Okay.
Everyone. Good night, good night.
Some more than others.
No, I love you all.
All the same?
There we go.
Okay. No sin.
Doesn't come around much, but actually she does.
Siren, sires. Which one?
Oh, good one, manager.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth.
And then ruins.
Oh,
Night, little lady. Hi, Emmy.
Wait a minute. I thought we had a special level. I was forgetting. Hi, Emmy.
oh, it's after midnight. That means I can start working on the weekly mission.
Oh, my weekly mission didn't come up.
Oh, how about did we do? Oh no, we have to have it. It has to have an I. Which one? Which one? Irons? Oh, did I not do? Yeah, did I not do irons? Oh, good. One more. One more.
Manager had a good one. Where did I see it?
Rhino?
Yeah.
Oh, rhino. That's Kevin's favorite animal.
Oh, in fact, I was gonna see if I could get you to make.
I might have found one of Kevin's favorite animals.
It's good
Well,
because rhino and rhinos, but it's not the word. Let's see.
No, poop.
Yeah. Need another one, manager.
No, just rhino with no S on the end. Or did you try
both.
it?
Yep.
Okay.
You know what else? I did nourish. Larry? But I need another one. I tried rhino one night. There's an H in that. Wait, didn't I do that? I did. Rosin?
Oh, rosin maybe. R-O-S-I-N.
All right. All right, high 61. Okay, now we can do the daily. Uh-oh. I just got somebody. Oh, John Wasaki, thank you for becoming a new Patreon today. Appreciate that and good to see you, buddy.
Oh, cool.
Hope you're doing well. Prayers.
Hi, John.
Hold on, I can't find you guys. Okay, there you are. All right, here's the new one, right?
Oh, Holly, Num just subscribed.
Wait, where's our words? This is crazy. Look, we have no words.
Oh, I have the letters on mine.
Well,
That's funny.
my letters are gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here they are. See? Now she brought them out. They weren't done yet.
I know it's you, Holly. She just became a subscriber.
Oh, hi, Colleen.
She became a new auction buyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the right one.
No? I don't have
You're
the
back.
daily deli?
You weren't on the daily.
This is not the daily?
No.
Oh, dear. Hold on.
I don't think so, unless I'm on the wrong one.
Oh, you're right. I don't know why I did that.
Manager says, Kevin, we're gonna need you to go up and sing. You got your sing for Holly, Kevin.
Okay. Daily, 29th.
He's gonna want extra money in his pay envelope, you know.
I know, because Cowboys.
It never ends with Kevin.
I know.
You're right, Sharon, I did get my daily stuff now.
Uh-oh, somebody dropped something.
That's what I thought too. Who's playing the drums? We're throwing the pots around the kitchen.
Oh, soy.
I'm waiting for Carolyn to get the word I need so that I can cheat.
Calm. Oh boy. Somebody's mad. I did want Blender. I did. How about Scooby-Doo? Oh, thank you for becoming. Hey, now you really have to come and sing for Holly. She just became a detective right
Oh,
there.
Kevin, you have to come
Kevin,
and
you have to
sing.
come and sing.
Welcome, Holly.
Welcome, Holly.
Welcome, Holly. Thank you.
Okay, I'll whine to make
Nice
that.
to have you, Holly. Welcome.
I'll whine. Kevin, please come in here and sing. Please.
Someone, WSOB? Oh, here, is he coming?
Here he
Oh,
comes.
here he comes.
Just for you, Holly.
Just for you, Holly.
Yay, Kevin.
This is for you, Holly. You like to be a Rambler too.
She didn't get a boop boopy doo or even. Wow. Okay.
I haven't been up. I haven't been up long.
Oh, okay. He hasn't been up long enough. That's all. That's all that happens today.
I'll make up for it, Holly.
Okay, he'll make up for it, Holly. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin, for coming in.
What do we do here with this? I don't understand. I'm lost on these words. B-O-Y-O?
Boyo? No,
I
that's
don't think so.
that's in
Boyo.
there.
Mm-mm. Oh, Dina says Kevin's the absolute best. Coos. I thought I did coos, didn't I?
That's Hunter Coy.
Oh, what about cozy? Yeah. Coos. Good boys, cows. Boys is not there.
Cows is there. It's in mine.
Yeah, no, I did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, didn't I? I didn't do it? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do it.
You
Why
did.
didn't I do it?
You did cow, you know.
I don't know. Crazy. All right. Oh, sow. Yeah, that's probably there. Right. And now one more, and we can go.
What's after cows, oh boys?
Scow?
Yeah. Mine's done.
What was the what's after koi?
Sob. S-O-B.
Sob. Okay, good. All right. Then we finished. All right. Let me see. All right, we're gonna go. It's been a long night, but thank you guys for coming out. We love you. We'll be back tomorrow. Everybody take care. Be good. Prayers for all that need them, and we'll see you tomorrow. I've got to get in the right one. I'm not in the
Good night,
right one to end
everybody.
it.
Thanks
Good
for
night, everyone.
listening, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Let me see if
Have a
this
good
is-
day or sweet dreams, depending on where in the world you are.
And wouldn't you like to be a Rambler too?
Yeah, Rambler, come.
Oh, I
the
like that
one.
song.
I
I
know.
don't see the thing to end the live chat. This is the wrong one. This isn't updated on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And bye, guys. Refresh it. Hold on.